Hi guys, I have another recipe tonight, and it's also from the Working Stiff cookbook that I got in Seattle for $3.99. And tonight's dish, it only takes place in one big pot, which is great, so it makes it super easy and super fast. It's fast turkey chili, super easy. So it's for a family of 5, so I'm bumping up the ingredient amount that's in here a little bit so it can feed a family of 5. So first I'm going to put in some onions. Some onions. So we'll put those in. And I put in about 1 small onion or a half of a big onion. So we're going to put that in right away.
Is that the one I accidentally threw behind the microwave?
No. Oh. And then I have, usually you put in, it says like one green pepper, but I didn't have a green pepper. So I have some little orange peppers, and I took out 3 of them and cut those up. So we'll put those in. Right. And I put some oil in there, some canola oil for it to fry up in. And then I got about 2 celery stalks and cut that into tiny pieces. If you don't like the celery, you don't have to put it in. Or if you don't like the onions, you don't have to put it in. I like the celery. Maddie obviously doesn't, but I think it's good. So we'll put that in. Look how pretty it is, man. It's so pretty.
It's made up of all the things I don't like.
I know, I'm sorry. This is not one of Maddie's favorite, but I really like it. I think it's
No, it
really
is my favorite.
good.
It is one of my favorites.
So then, because there's 5 people, it usually calls for a pound of ground beef, or, well, this is a turkey chili, so this is ground turkey, but you can put beef in if you prefer. So I get 1.5 pounds of the ground turkey. So I'm put that in. There's my pound, and then I had already frozen 1/2 pound, so I'm going to put that in. And I'm going to let that cook a little bit so all the flavors get melded together. And I'm going to wait until the turkey turns a nice lighter color. So we'll mix that up.
Smells good.
It smells good, right? And look at all the pretty colors in there. So we're going to keep that cooking for a little bit until it gets to be like a whitish color.
Can I ask if they like my bracelet?
Sure.
Do you guys like my bracelet?
Yes.
I made it.
She's busy making bracelets and necklaces.
I don't know.
I want one, okay? Make me a
I
bracelet.
already made you one. You don't wear it.
I gotta find it. After that starts cooking, I put in 6 cloves of garlic, which is 3 teaspoons of the minced stuff that you can get in the big jar. So I'm going to put that in to mix in with it. And then it usually calls for a lot of chili powder. They want me to put in like 1/4 of a cup.
But we don't do that, do we?
But we put a little bit less of that in. Well, I put in maybe about 1/4 of a cup since I'm making extra, but usually I take that down a little bit because when I first started making it, it had a lot of chili powder in it and it was just a little bit too much. So I put in maybe just a little less than 1/4 when I'm making this recipe. So I've got my chili powder, and then it also calls for 20, well, I guess they want you to do a 28-ounce can, and actually this is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, so I just get the generic crushed tomatoes from Kroger, and I'll put that in a little bit. And then you can pick whatever kind of beans you like. You might like chili beans or pinto beans or some sort of beans, but I prefer the black beans, so that's usually what we get. And I usually get the low sodium kind, but they didn't have that in the grocery store right now, so I'm just getting regular knockoff Kroger black beans. And then for the oregano, I put in about 1.5 teaspoons of our oregano. Here's our oregano. And at the very end, we're going to put in about, it's open. That's not good. Look what happened. We put in about 9 ounces of this, and now it's about 9 ounces because it started off as 12 ounces.
It's all over the
So,
floor.
yeah, we're not going to have that. Oopsies.
Oh, we aren't?
We're not going to have that part, but
That's
we weren't going to have
flavor.
that part anyway. So anyways, I got to pick that up. You know, sort of forgot that was open. So let's come back here. And we'll check my turkey chili. It's starting to look so pretty. Doesn't that look nice, man? So pretty. I love it. So we keep cooking that away. And then what I usually make with this is
Cornbread.
And I usually either get like Jif. Is it Jif or Jiffy? Jif. One of those. Jiffy? Jif.
Yes.
I think Jiffy is the peanut butter.
What? It's like-
And Jif is the cornbread. So I get a box of Jif, and that's actually pretty good. But lately, what I've discovered in the Kroger bakery section are cornbread muffins that are already made, and they're better than the Jif, and it's better than what I make from scratch, and it's done already. So I buy those in the bakery section, bring it home, put the oven on about 350, put them in the oven for about 7 minutes or so, and then take them out, and then you have cornbread to go with this. Now, my husband suggested, which I never thought of before until this last week, wouldn't it be good if we put, what are they called? They're up here. Here. I haven't had these in years. Fritos. He said we should put Fritos in our turkey chili, so that's what we're going to put in when it's done. We're going to sprinkle it with Fritos. I haven't had Fritos. I can't remember the last time
You
I
don't
had
like
Fritos.
Fritos?
No, I love Fritos.
What, really?
Yeah, someone
No, we
doesn't
had
like
them in
it.
the dentist office when we went to go get our braces checked out at
Yeah.
the guy
I don't
Rico's.
remember.
So
I
it
don't
started
remember.
with an R.
I don't remember. All I know is I do love Fritos, and once they start on the Fritos, forget about it. So that's probably why we haven't had them for years. Anyways, that's really good to put on top. So let's go back over here, and we'll mix it up a little more. It's starting to get there. So I keep kind of mixing it up so it cooks all the way through. Are you tired, man? You only slept like 14 hours today.
Not enough.
So, anyways, is this one of your favorite meals, Matt, or not really?
Yeah, I like it.
You like it? Do you like it better
Yeah.
than my spaghetti and meatballs? Or no? Here, I'll ask you. What do you think? Do you like it better than my spaghetti and meatballs, or do you like this better?
I don't know.
You don't know? You're freezing up on me? You don't know? Okay, never mind. All right. So now that this is almost cooked through, I'm going to put my chili powder and
Yeah.
my garlic in there. Maybe I'll give it one more thing to kind of cook it up. So this is kind of nice because it already has veggies in it. So if you want, you can make more veggies for a side, or you can just go with this, and then your cornbread, and then you've got your protein, you've got your carbs with the cornbread, and you got some veggies in here, and then everybody's happy. So you could do that. So no, don't touch that.
Oh, I wanna.
No. All right. So it's still cooking, and Maddie, if you want to.
Go.
You can go if you want, because I only have this to put in, and I have to wait until this is
Okay.
all finished
Goodbye,
cooking.
everyone.
Goodbye. Let's go see what Maddie's making over here.
I'm not making anything yet.
Oh, okay, but you're taking out some beads. See, we got all these beads. We got my mom sent them
all to
because a lady used to make beads that she knew, and she didn't want to use them anymore, so she sent them to us, which was really nice. So we've been using these for, man, probably since you were like in first grade, right? Forever.
I don't remember that bad.
You don't remember that far back? Well, that's about as far back as it goes. So that's good. I want a necklace. Make me a necklace.
made you a necklace.
I know, but I lost it. You gotta make me another one. All right, so here we go. Finish mixing that up. And this is really good, especially on a cold night, especially when we used to live in Wisconsin. This is really, really yummy to make, because when it's cold outside, to have something nice and warm like this is really awesome.
We live in Georgia.
I know we live in Georgia, but we can eat in the winter here. It gets colder. It gets colder here. It does. All right, so we're mixing that up. So now I'm going to mix in the chili powder, and I'm going to mix in the garlic. Let's get some of that, a little bit more. All right, then we'll mix that up. And I kind of like to put the chili pepper in there before we put the tomatoes, the crushed tomatoes, because it seems like the spices then adhere, the chili powder adheres to the turkey, and so it makes it taste really good. So we make sure that's all mixed in there. So that's looking pretty good. And then I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to get my 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. I'm going to pour that in. All right. And I'm going to get this one this time over here. The big spoon, and we'll mix that up. It's looking really good. And then I'm going to get my black beans, put that in. And I'm going to get my oregano and put that in. We'll mix that up. We need Amelia today, but she's out playing basketball with her dad. So, all right, so we've got the beans and the oregano put in. And we'll let that heat up a little bit. And then I'll go over here and get the remainder of my corn that I didn't spill. And put a bunch of that in. It's pretty good. Uh-oh. Come back here and get my spoon. And we mix all this corn in. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. Makes a really, really pretty dinner with all these colors. So anyways, that's it from here. I hope you enjoy the turkey chili recipe, and I hope you have a good night, and I'm hoping to have another recipe for you later in the week. Have a good one. Good night. Bye.